Welcome to the Morning Wood. I'm your host, John Heisop, joined as always by my friend, the great Matt Modi. What's up, Matt? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. I look forward to the show every day. It's just a nice, wholesome part of two guys gambling with each other. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm doing well. I'm ready to make some money today.
Me too. I enjoy the gambling part of it. And if you've ever said to yourself, I love gambling, then this is the channel for you. Do yourself a favor, hit subscribe. You're in great company because our subscribers are the most dedicated gamblers on the internet today. You're going to fit right in. Today, though, we've got 5 bets in the NBA, so it's going to be a busy show. But first, let's talk about what happened yesterday. I'm going to let you go first, Matt.
Yeah, well, the Jalen Green thing wasn't my fault. I mean, that guy was on a heater, and I'll gladly lose that bet 10 times out of 10. The Walker Kessler thing also wasn't my fault because he had 5 points and 5 rebounds at the end of the first quarter. 5 rebounds and 5 points. He ended the game with 9 points, so just came so close to having an epic day. But obviously the other one, no chance that one was losing. Josh Green, no chance he wasn't scoring 10 points. At least that one mitigated the losses a little bit, but a frustrating day.
Yeah, no, that always sucks when you got 5 and 5. I had Malik Monk in my back pocket that I put in later on in the day, 8+ assists. He had 5 assists at halftime, and I was getting trolled online too. So I was getting ready to just to go right back at the guy. Yeah, he finishes with 5. I was like, you got to be joking me. So yeah, that happens. But that was a part of this show, so nobody really cares. We had Miles Bridges, or I did, 25+ points, -105. He ended with 24, so that was a lot of fun. Ooh. And then Zachary Richer over 1.5 threes, +110. He hit 2 threes, so we won that bet. That brings our all-time total to +32.4 units, which is, I think that's pretty good, Matt. I don't know about you, but I think that's really good. After the weekend, me personally, I'm up 164 units, 164.9. I'm sorry, because that's really 165 since Massachusetts went legit in 2023. ROI is about 8%. The reason I know all that, Matt, is because I have Pick'It. It's the greatest sports betting tracking app on the planet right now. Go download it in the App Store today. Use promo code SLOPSLOCKS. You can follow my bets. They'll give you cash for using my promo code. Once you sync, you can follow your friends' bets. People can follow your bets. It's a ridiculously great app. But now it's time to make some bets today, though, Matt. All right, we need to put bets into Pick'It. I'm going to let you go first. I'm sure you got some bangers. Let's go.
I do have some bangers, bets locked in on Pick'It. If you're ever curious if someone's profitable or not, I say just show them your Pick'It. If you don't have one, then that's kind of telling. I'm going to go Karl Anthony Towns, 4+ assists, +140 odds at ESPN Bet. You can also get +135 at DraftKings and +133 at Caesars. Hopefully one of those books doesn't have you limited because that is the world we live in. So Cat missed this last time we played the Raptors. He only had 2 assists. It was just a gross game. The 2 games prior to that against the Raptors, he had 5 assists and 7 assists. So, we can forgive him for having 1 bad assist game against the Raptors. But the Raptors are a team you want to target for center assist props. 7 of 11 centers, similar to Cat, have hit their assist prop over against the Raptors. And when you go through the list, it's kind of funny because it's like Karl Anthony Towns hit it in 2 of 3 games. Evan Mobley hit his over in 2 of 3 games. Bam Adebayo hit his over in 2 of 3 games. So it's like all these guys that play the Raptors a ton have cashed 2/3 of the time, and then Anthony Davis went 1-1. But Cat's also, I like this as a positive regression play for Cat. He's missed it in 2 straight games. He's missed it in 4 of his last 5. Prior to that, he cashed it in 3 of 4. He's hit it in about 55% of the time in his last 30 games. So the hit rate's there, just a little bit of a minor cold streak, which I like to call positive regression. Other people would call him due. Either way, Karl Anthony Towns 4+ assists at +140 felt like a gift.
I like it. That does feel like a gift. I'm going to go with another gift. Terry Rozier, 15+ points, +110 at FanDuel. As a community, us gamblers need to support each other, and we need to start right now. I can already hear the haters now. I've been getting burned by NBA guys, getting hurt and leaving the game early. Boo-hoo. But here's the thing. Let's use our brains. If there's one guy in the NBA that's not leaving the game early tonight, it's Terry Rozier. On top of that, when you're in trouble for going under, what's the smartest thing you can do? Go over. You got to zig while everyone thinks you're going to zag. And that's exactly what Scary Terry's doing right now. In his last 2 games, he's looked like a man playing for his freedom. Guys out there averaging 20 points a game. If you've ever had a pancake in prison, you understand why. I think he's going to keep it rolling for the rest of the season. In fact, I'm so confident that if he doesn't score 15-plus points tonight, I'm going to give one subscriber $25. All you got to do is hit the comments and tell me how many PRAs Rozier ends up with tonight. That feels easy.
I like it. It does feel easy. And you know, a guy that's really just gambling for playing for his life. You know what I mean? Like, there's no chance that guy wants to go under anytime soon. So I think that's a nice niche market you found. My next play, I'm going to go with Amen Thompson, 20-plus points, plus 150 odds at DraftKings. I'm not going to call this one positive regression because he just had a great game last night. But this guy has been playing pretty well recently, scored 20 or more points in 5 of his last 7 games, including last night, 25-point triple-double last night against the Knicks. Really what we're doing here is we're playing the matchup. He playing the Brooklyn Nets, who are just a bad defense. They have the 4th worst defensive net rating in the NBA. Amen Thompson scores the majority of his points via transition. The Nets are the 5th worst transition defense in the NBA. Next up, scores the 2nd majority of his points. I don't even think that's a real way to phrase it, second majority, but you know what I mean.
Whatever.
Via free throws. The Nets are the 8th worst defense in the NBA in terms of allowing points via free throws, meaning they foul at the 8th highest rate. He scores 2/3 of his buckets in the restricted area. The Nets have the 7th worst, allow the 7th most points per game in the restricted area in the entire NBA. And I also like the fact that he just played these guys 3 days ago, February 1st. He only scored 8 points. He went 4 of 16 from the field. So you know he's fired up to play these guys again. He's not going to want to have another bad showing. There's just no way. Everybody knows that Amen Thompson loves showing up against the Brooklyn Nets. So Amen Thompson, 20-plus points, plus 150.
I love it. I'm going to go with Matas Buzelis over 1.5 made threes, plus 146 at Caesars. We need a who the hell is that guy for tonight, and Matas is our guy. The only problem with Buzelis is he's been out there flashing his junk for the whole world to see for the last 3 games. At some point, somebody's going to notice, and he won't be a who the hell is that guy anymore. It's a vicious cycle, but a necessary one. The cream always rises to the top, and Buzelis is doing exactly that. He's played 20-plus minutes in each of his last 3 games, and he scored 12 points in every one of those games. A lot of people would just flock to his points, but not us. We're smarter than that. The reason why he's scoring double digits is because he's taken threes. He's attempted at least 4 threes in each of his last 3 games, and in the last one, he took 5. This kid is getting more and more confident with each passing day, so I think he just continues to use the chuck and duck approach. In fact, if Buzelis doesn't hit at least 2 threes tonight, I'm going to give one of you subscribers $25, but you got to tell me how many PRAs this kid ends up with tonight. Feels easy. I
like it. You seem to find another niche market with these rookies and their 3-point props. I like it. My last play, I'm going to go with Donovan Mitchell, 30-plus points, plus 200 odds at both FanDuel and Bet365. Donovan Mitchell is one of those feast or famine kind of guys. He's only scored, so his over-under is 25.5. He's only gone over that number in 12 of his last 30 games. So he's not someone that goes over at a consistent rate. But only 3 times in that stretch did he go over 25.5, but not score 30 points. So basically, if he's scoring over 25.5, he's scoring 30. And the last 2 times he's played the Celtics, he scored 35 points in both of those games. 35 is more than 30. If you wanted to go 35 plus, you could do that. John's probably going to call me soft for not doing that, which I understand. Donovan Mitchell played the Celtics 5 times last year, scored 30 points in 3 of 5. In both games, he didn't score 30 points. Guess how many points he scored?
How many?
29. That's as close as you can get. Right there. That's as close as you can possibly get to 30 without scoring 30. It's a good matchup against the Celtics. I mean, the Celtics, obviously, they have an awesome defense, but they stick to shooters. They don't allow a lot of assists, 3rd fewest assists allowed in the NBA. But like pull up high usage pick and roll guards like Donovan Mitchell can have success against them. 60% of guys similar to Donovan Mitchell in terms of their scoring profile have gone over against the Celtics. The Celtics allow the 4th most points per game to pick and roll ball handlers. That's how Donovan Mitchell scores the majority of his points. 35% of his points come as a pick and roll ball handler. And you look at the list of guys that have gone over against the Celtics, Anthony Edwards, who everybody knows is the Celtics killer, Anthony Edwards, Trae Young, Zach LaVine, your boy Terry Rozier had a good game against the Celtics, Damian Lillard, all these pull-up guards go over against the Celtics. Tonight, it's going to be Donovan Mitchell getting us 30 plus.
I love it. I feel like that's 5-0. I really hope it is because I love 5-0 days. It really does feel like that. There's probably going to be more bangers today, though, guys. It's early in the morning. This is the Morning Wood. So if you want to get some more bangers, why don't you follow Matt Modi at Jedi Modi on Twitter and right here on YouTube. This is my channel at Slop Rules. If you want to find me on Twitter at Slop Rules as well. Again, there's going to be more bangers. We're actually going to come back and go live today at 4 p.m. and use the tools at OddsJam to find even more bangers for tonight. I can't wait to do it. Hit subscribe. Get the notifications on. Don't miss that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.